I thought this was my hood.
What hood? Like you own Baltimore City?
Darkness.
Yo. Yo.
What's good, brother?
What up, G?
How you doing, man?
What's happening?
Welcome.
Already know.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we here with it.
Yeah.
We here with it. Let me get right. Hold on.
Yeah, take your time. There's no rush
You're right.
whatsoever. There's no rush whatsoever, dog.
What's going on?
Nah, man, I woke up today.
Nice.
Hey, fuck it.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Grateful.
I'll do the same. Oh, man.
We
We
did.
did it.
We
We
made it
fucking
happen.
did it. Hell yeah, man. Welcome to my humble abode.
It's a nice little spot, man. Jersey City's nice.
Yeah, it's peaceful.
Oh, you got a cat here too?
Yeah, I got two. Are you
I
allergic?
could trust you then. Nah, I got a cat.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cats are good.
Yeah, no, yeah. Bad bitches got cats, bro. Like,
That's true.
You know what
That's
I'm
true.
saying? Like guys that got their lives together got their.
Nah, 100%. 100%. That's how I feel.
How are you, man? It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
Pleasure, dog. Prosper.
We here.
Hell yeah, man.
Yo, so what's your actual name?
Ooh.
Ooh, the government's not a. Alright, cool. But it's Scav, right?
Yeah, Scav, dog.
Alright, bet.
Scav. That's all the homies call me. That's what that's what all my loved ones outside of a job or a 9 to 5 usually work
okay.
me. Will call me.
So you live in a dual lifestyle. pretty much.
No, I just work my ass off for everything I got, man. I
feel you,
gotta
bro.
just maintain. I gotta keep going and stuff like that. So it's not always easy, but you know.
I don't think it ever is, man.
Yeah.
Life is not just like an easy process.
It's not
but
like
it's it's never just a one. It's never that either. It's always like a
it's always gonna
up
do
and
this.
down slopes and stuff. Sometimes you'll hit the bottom of the rocks and then realize that's not even the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's even further than the bottom.
How have you been at the bottom?
Plenty times, man. I just came out the bottom like in 2 weeks. Like the last 2 weeks, I felt like I was just in the trenches mentally, and then I just like got out of it.
Nice.
And then you realize when you get out of it, you're like, where was I the last 2 weeks?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So like
saying?
my thing is like you don't know when you're in it, you don't realize you're in it,
Exactly.
and it's harder to climb out of it when you're in those moments of like, damn, I'm like really in my head. You know what I'm
Type
saying?
shit. And you don't see out of the hole. Like you said, it's like you dig yourself the hole, you put yourself in it, because all our actions and anything that happens
Is your
based
responsibility.
on whatever we put out there and receive back. So
Yeah.
when you get a chance to look outside the dirt from the grave you're putting yourself in, that's when you're like, wait, I've been this deep for this long.
Yeah.
Like, where the hell was I the last months, years? People have they'll be in the gutter for years before they
Some
get a
people don't
chance.
climb out of it.
Some people dig further and further. They enjoy that process. It's comfortable down there sometimes.
Facts.
Because it's like it doesn't demand change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Change is demanded when you want to hop out of the dirt.
Exactly.
And that takes climbing. That takes all types of endurance
Mm-hmm.
and obviously a lot of pain.
It is a pain. It is
Yeah.
a pain to climb out of that shit. Wow, what an amazing start to this fucking episode, man.
We here,
this
we
is a
here.
great episode. Start to the episode. Yeah, no, I was surprised. You were like, can I say Staten Island?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so this is the first Staten Islander on the pod, yo.
Ain't that something?
That's pretty crazy, man. 'cause
Staten Island's cool, man.
Facts. I'm like, I don't look at it as bad. Y'all definitely got some great Italian spots.
100%.
100%. 100,000,000%. You know, we were on the phone the first time we were on the phone this morning, and I heard your voice. I was like,
Oh, he's from Staten
oh,
Island.
he's from Staten Island.
100%.
100%.
I can't escape it, man.
Dog.
I got that like real like it's either Staten Island or like that like Bensonhurst, Brooklyn type of
Facts.
accent. That's just because I grew up in
But
Sheepshead Bay, then moved to Staten Island.
Exactly. But I appreciate it because I'm like, because Jersey. So there's not here. Because all around here is just like transplants that move from like somewhere else. But other spots
So
in
Jersey City got gentrified, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've only been here for a year, and there's people that like, I've been here for like 4 or 5 years. I've been here for more than that, 10 years. I've seen this place completely
Damn.
change, and I'm like, damn, I wish I saw it previously because like all these buildings up here, they weren't here. Everything down there wasn't there. Like it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how that works, but you know, it's still Jersey City. You know, I it's still Jersey for me because I love where I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
You're from Jersey originally, right?
Born and
I
raised,
saw the
born
area
and raised
code
in
when you
Jersey.
called.
Yeah, facts.
What part of Jersey?
I was born in Passaic County, Patterson, and then
Patterson.
yeah, facts.
Okay.
And then I was like in
I'm
that
familiar.
general area, and then I moved over here. But yeah, man, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I haven't like taken a trip out there, but I definitely want to go and like eat Italian food.
Yeah, good Italian. It's just like it's real calm out there. It's like it's the suburbs for sure.
Yeah.
But it also still feels like New York City because there's a
Yeah.
lot of characters there. It's not like it's not just like the like a down south suburb or something, or
Facts.
or deep into Jersey or something. You know how you get deeper into Jersey and it just doesn't feel like you're in Jersey.
Oh,
It feels like you're just
dude.
in like North Carolina or Pennsylvania or just like upstate New York.
I went to Ocean City for my dad's birthday, right? And everybody down there was a fucking Phillies fan. And I'm sitting there looking around. I'm like, yo, we're in New Jersey. Like, what is happening
yeah,
right now? Because
yeah.
usually up here, it's like everyone's a Mets fan or a Yankees fan. But all I saw were, like, I saw one Mets hat and I got so happy. That's about it.
I like the Mets, man. I grew up a Mets fan, but I don't really follow up a baseball.
Yeah,
no more.
it's all right. It's all right. You got bigger things to do. You got better
real,
things to do. You
for
got
real.
you got. I think we all have a way and a path about us. And you know, I was excited for this episode because I'm in the midst of. I'm not necessarily transitioning. I just know that music is calling my heart and soul. And this podcast has been phenomenal, and it's not over. So don't like. But my homie hit me with something. He was just like, "Yo, you could podcast when you're like 70, bro.
You just podcast whenever.
You could podcast whenever."
You could do all of it at once too, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing like holding you back from like doing more than one medium at once. Because at the end of the day, artistic calling, it needs to manifest in different places. So
Yeah.
like at this point, you're using your voice in a way that's just like using your voice with a microphone and a video camera, like, and then there's ways you could use your voice melodically and do music.
Mhm.
But either way, it's using your voice for something. So however it manifests is what you need to follow. And if you could literally do more than one thing at once, then jump down that and just get after it completely.
Yeah, in my head, I'm like, damn, I wish there was like more hours of the day
Mm.
to be able to do everything. Because if I had more time in the day, I'm just like, damn, bro, I would really get everything done. But
That's good though. It teaches patience because if you're using your hours in a way that's like productive when you're not working and like working on self, obviously like hitting the gym, etc., and then you're using it for creative stuff, you're literally like 10,000 years ahead of most people anyway.
yeah, you're hitting all the marks.
Yeah, because you have creative expression, you're making money, you're putting yourself through physical endurance, like exercise, things like that to keep yourself in shape. You're building your health. Like you're pretty much hitting every avenue you need to hit.
Facts.
So.
Facts. Most majority of people don't hit it.
Nah, they don't even hit one.
Dog. They
You know
don't
what I'm
even
saying?
hit
There's people that
one.
don't even hit one of those avenues, and it's an unfortunate truth, but a lot of people don't hit none of those avenues.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I look at that and I'm just like, that's terrifying.
It's scary, man.
That's terrifying, dog. Like, that's really like, I don't know if I.
And that's
I'd
all
be able
belief systems, man. People are just stuck inside belief systems that don't
Yeah.
serve them, and they're just constantly attracting situations where they don't like. They'll attract a situation for where they don't need to go to the gym. Oh well, this is happening, so I can't go to the gym. So
Yeah.
they're just attracting things to like
make an excuse
make
and be
an
like,
excuse.
makes an excuse
Yeah.
not to
And
do
it's,
it.
It's not really an excuse either, because those situations that are happening that are holding them back are
Yeah.
taking up mental space and stuff like that. So you got people out there that like, oh, I can't get up in the morning because of this. So they created a belief system based around that, and now they're missing out on more life because of it. So they're just constant. We're just creating our reality constantly. We're
Yeah.
literally bending the spoon at all times.
Is that what you? As far as creating your reality, like that's how you frame it. As far as like us, because for me, like I frame it in a sense of like it's me versus my flesh always. Like drugs are not good, but I want to do drugs.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know, certain things in life aren't gonna be good for us, whether or not they feel good or not. But like I basically kind of like deny my flesh to a daily just so I could like, you know, be better and just try to strive for more, because like, you know what I'm saying? Like too much of anything is a bad thing, of course, but I feel like people fall into these holes and fall into these things and stuff like that and let it eat them completely. And it's just like, I want to let the podcast eat me. I want to let music eat me. I want to let it's like that Charles Bukowski thing. It's like, I want to let the gym eat me and just improving and constantly like moving. And it's not like always like sometimes but my mentality is always like, damn, I'm not doing enough. I'm never doing enough, dog.
See, that's the thing. Like we can do so much and still not think we're doing enough, but that's also a belief system that we need to cut out a bit
Yeah.
because like we're overworking ourselves as people. We're really supposed to like be doing nothing, to be honest.
Yeah.
As we're supposed to be just relaxing, bro. Like literally, we're on this earth in a temporary experience. Like, so, like grinding your ass off till the day you die. You not knowing, like it's just, it doesn't really serve anything because at the end of your life, you're gonna wish you didn't work as hard. You're gonna be on that deathbed when it's like when it's time to let go.
Like, why did I work?
Why did I want to work 3 jobs? Why did I want to dedicate my whole life to this 9 to 5? Why didn't I spend more time at the beach? Why didn't I give more hugs to my loved ones? Why didn't I sit in thought and break all the shit down that I've been running from? Why did I wait till now? And then there's not enough time. That's when the realization hits that there's not enough time right before you die. But you could wake up to that now, and then you could, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could literally start reverse engineering our lives. Like, because we're looking at life as if, like, it's a step-by-step process, but literally everything is now. Everything
is right now.
There is no future. There is no past. It's literally right now. So if we have right now, that's it. What do we want to do right now? Do you want to overexert yourself? No, you want to relax. You want to feel good inside your body. You want to be able to think positive thoughts. You don't want to be stuck. Like, and that's the thing. Like, our belief systems, they carry us through our lives, but we need to start sitting with our belief systems and saying, are these the right belief systems for me? Are they the right belief systems for the people I'm around?
Yeah.
So in my, like, what I would do in my life really is nowadays I'm trying to do less. I'm trying to do less and less because I feel like I've been doing music for so long too. I've been like chasing money, doing all types of stuff for so long, and it's like I get it, I touch on it, it's like, but everything's impermanent. Everything's impermanent. There's not anything we can grasp and hold on to in this life. The only thing that's permanent is change. It's constant. The change is constant. So when we're trying to grasp these ideas, material, I want to be rich, I want to be famous, I want to be all that shit comes and goes very quickly. Yeah. I've touched so many high places and I've touched so many low ones as well. So it makes me realize that none of this shit is permanent.
None of it is permanent.
None of it's permanent. And the only thing that's permanent is the awareness that's underneath this flesh. The flesh is going too. The flesh is disappearing.
Yeah.
Each moment we're dying.
Yeah.
It's physical. But our spiritualness, our awareness is infinite.
Yeah.
And we're one with whatever we want to call it. We could call it God, source, the universe. We could call it anything we want, because it all is the same thing. Everything comes from one place, and we are that one place underneath all this. So if you can grasp that, and you can sit in that awareness, that all the shit out here starts to stop holding so much weight in your life. You start to feel less attached. You start walking in detachment.
Yeah.
And then you can literally live your life,
and then you could do whatever
you want, because there's actually nothing holding you back except this ego, this mind, these belief systems that we've been indoctrinated to believe since we were children, all this programming, all these traumas, all that shit. Like, we hold on to it and we believe it's us, but we're not that. We're the awareness underneath it. We're the infinite awareness. Everything else is changing. We don't need to try to hold on to the change. We surf with it. We just allow, surrender.
Yeah.
Surrender is the key to literally like a good life, in my opinion.
I had a feeling that this episode was gonna fill in the blanks I was missing within myself. And I'm a firm believer that nothing happens for a reason. So like, and this is our first time meeting, which is fucking crazy.
And we on a conversation like this.
And we're on a conversation like this, and you just walked in 10 minutes ago, and it's not. I want to stay on topic of what we're talking about now, but I just want to briefly thank you so much for coming and doing this.
No problem, man.
Are you Italian?
I'm Italian, Puerto Rican, Polish, and Irish.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, I'm a lot of things, but I'm none of those things as well. So.
Yeah, none of those, because you might just be
made up.
fucking American or just
not
here.
even that. I feel like that shit.
You're just a human.
I'm not even that either, man. It's all just it's all temporary, bro. This shit's all temporary.
So like, okay, so first because I wrote it down. You ever seen that image of that old guy with the tutu pasa? It's like an Italian phrase, which is just like, fuck, it's gone. I have to look it up, but all those old guys out there in Italy, they just sit on the beach
just whine
and they just drink wine.
Yeah,
and they just And it's like I think it's like be present or something like that, or just be here now. But it seems like you've taken to that kind of, not necessarily belief system, because like we have to break certain belief systems, but like just the be present and just be here and exist and surrender. And I think that's really beautiful. Furthermore, you're Puerto Rican, which is absolutely crazy. Where's my flag?
You Puerto Rican too?
I'm here, yeah, bro. I'm Puerto
Nah,
Rican
we
as
here,
fuck,
bro. We
dog.
here. Not many of us, man.
Bro, I've been running into a lot of Puerto Ricans.
I don't meet too
like-
many people that are Puerto Rican nowadays.
Bro, on this side, everybody's Puerto Rican.
Oh, nice.
Everybody's Rican. So I do run into, you definitely run into like a lot of old Italians, but there's Puerto Ricans everywhere, dog. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. But yeah, like you said, that it is like trying to, not trying, I hate the word trying, like being the M, like the I am of everything, like
Yeah, the source.
the source, the I am, like being is still a step to me. Like, oh, I'm going to be this, that's a step. Or I want to do this, that's a step. I am doing this is like the way I try to frame everything. I'm trying to move from a place where the embodiment is now. It's not in a next moment.
Yeah.
I have to embody it
You
now.
have to be here now in this moment. And I find myself,
Everything passes.
that's what
I
it is.
just-
So
yeah.
that's what everything passes, is like everything will come and
Tuto
go.
pasa? That's how you say
Yeah,
it?
my homie Nino was on the episode, the previous episode, and he just said like the one thing you're gonna take from the only thing in life is promise is death. Now, of course, there's always change and stuff like that, but the only thing promised for certain is death. So whatever you do in life, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I guess that kind of mentality may put a little bit of pressure on people and stuff like that. But when you think that everything will come and go, like an artist will rise and an artist will fall.
But did we ever rise and did we ever fall? That's really the question. Because what do we consider rising and what do we consider falling? That all gets back to belief again. I feel successful, but I'm not as big as Justin Bieber.
Facts.
But I feel like I made impacts around like the world with my music. But
Yeah.
so like, what level do we equate success to, and what level do we equate failure to? That's why I try not to get caught in between neither of the words.
Yeah.
They don't exist. They're just ideas.
It's a personal.
Even that, like, keep calling it personal. It's like if I'm gonna shoot for the stars, I'm gonna most likely fail. But at the end of the day, it's like, who's to say I failed other than me? So why am I even basing success and failure on anything? Why am I stuck in these ideas, like this loop? I want to be outside of the loop. I want to watch it unfold. I look at it from like the Tao perspective, like the yin and the yang aren't separate, they're one. And when you look at it from outside, you just see a circle with black and white.
Yeah.
You're not within the black and the white trying to swim. It's all just it's the observed from a non-dualistic standpoint. Like look at everything not as part of it, but not as separate from it.
Okay.
So that's kind of like how I follow through with like getting caught in ideas. Like I try not to. I try to like pull back, and the further I pull back, I can see everything unfolding
From where it
lawfully
is.
without me having to interfere.
So you don't get attached to too many things.
I try not to. If I do, then I know I got work to do. Like when I get attached to something, I say, okay, I got work to do right now. There's something I'm holding on to, and what is it? And then I sit on it, and then I realize the attachment is the attachment. And I just try to like pull back even further and just like sit in the awareness of like not needing, not wanting, not being, just emness, like the emness of everything.
Wow. I've never met anybody that had like such a, like, are you Taoist?
I'm none of it.
Or you just believe?
I don't know. I don't take like, I think it's all one. Christ, Krishna, Yahweh, anything you want to say it is, Allah, there's a million names for the word, but I think it's all one. And you could use the books or the scriptures to lead you back to that place. But the minute you get through the scripture, you need to abandon it. Because if you get caught in the pages, in the scriptures, you're just getting caught in a loop now. Now you're looking at everybody else as wrong. Everybody has a belief system of their own, but we all lead back from that same place. We're all consciousness manifesting into form, or we could call it God manifesting into form. So if we start looking at somebody practicing another religion as, oh, that's a bad religion, you guys do this, you guys do that, then we're not taking into considerability that God is everything. God created everything. So why would he create that and then give you the opportunity to call it separateness, call it be separate from it? It's all one. Even the bad things, the good things, it's all one. It's just a circle of life just spinning, and we get a chance to experience it as a a human form. We're projecting into this experience from that resting state that we'd call God or consciousness. It's not out there. It's within.
It's within.
It's within always, but it's not within Nick.
Yeah.
Like, Nick is the idea, the projection.
Yeah.
The everlasting form is just there. It's never changing. We just give it names and meanings to cope with the fact that we're having this temporary experience.
Yeah.
We're away from ourselves, from our true self.
How does one truly detach from
Death.
Oh,
But we're
wow.
not ready for that. That's the last attachment to let go of, the body. That we hold on to this body like for grip. We wake up every night, every day, back in the body because we're afraid to leave it. When we leave this body, do you remember where you're going at night? Nah, because you're free. You're one.
You're just
consciousness. You're just expanding your awareness. You're everywhere at once. Like that movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but the basis of it.
crack?
The basis of it is that we exist everywhere at once because we're consciousness.
Yeah.
So, but we keep coming back here now to this body, to this moment,
Yeah.
to this person,
Yeah.
to this experience. Why? Because we have an attachment to this body. We think there's something here that we need to do. So we keep learning, and that's what the soul's mission is: to learn and then unlearn. And forward. It's like consciousness is getting a chance to project into form to know itself, because it couldn't know itself without projecting into form. So like God projected into all this to know itself, because without that it's just consciousness. So how could it have known itself? How could it have known it created itself if it was always there, always infinite? So like that's why we're experiencing this, but we're not separate. I'm literally talking to myself and you're literally talking to yourself,
Because consciousness is all the same
It's
thing.
all the same thing. So there's no like, you know what I'm saying, no Scav and no Nick Prosper. Like we're just an idea that we're manifesting into.
That's crazy.
And it's fun, man. When you could get caught in it and get all scared and be like, oh nah, what the fuck?
No,
is
because
going
when
on?
you frame it in a certain way, that's just like it's so. It sounds so freeing to a certain point, and like I'm a Christian, and I'm working on my walk with God because I believe that the wisdoms in the Bible are so powerful, and they live a morally upright life, and just but if it like at the end of the day, if it does lead all back to the same place, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, it's not that it doesn't matter to me now. I'm not, but it's more just. I'm trying to wrap my head around it a little bit more, you know. I think detachment is very important. Like we get attached to a lot of things in this life. And do you believe that have you ever heard the phrase that sleep is that blew my mind the most, that sleep is the cousin of death?
I don't necessarily know, because like I could say yeah, but I also could look at it from a perspective that like when we sleep we give up this body anyway, right? So it's like kind of like dying, but we don't ever die because we're literally infinite consciousness, like experiencing itself.
Energy doesn't die.
Energy can't die, so we don't die. This idea of might die, just like a fleeting thought goes and comes. Just like this body. It's going to go and it's going to come and it's going to go and it's going to come. That's why I think reincarnation, people talk about that. Like, I don't necessarily believe in it because it's another word, like another thing we can like play into and then I guess like experience. But when I think the real basis of reincarnation is the fact that consciousness is experiencing itself in different ways. So that's what reincarnation is. It's not I'm coming back again. It's no, consciousness is just experiencing itself in different ways, so you might catch another lens of another life that consciousness is experiencing. There's nothing wrong with that. So it's like, and then you could also get the experience of heaven. You can get the experience of the other place that the Bible talks about. If your belief systems are wrapped around it, then you'll manifest it, because it's literally, consciousness is everything. It's infinite ideas playing out, so that there's space for that idea. That's why it exists in this plane. That's why that book exists, because there's space for the idea. You could choose to experience that, and then you might carnate again and choose to experience something else, or you might decide to just stay in a resting state. Like, we don't know. You know, so it's all fun and games, man. It's all just fun and games.
What I'm hearing, and to conclude the thought, it's up to you.
It's always up to us.
It's up to you, dog.
It's always up to us.
Everything is up to you. Every moment. It's what you make it. It's how you perceive it, and that's beautiful. Honestly, like,
it makes you take accountability. In your life, for sure.
I definitely take accountability. I honestly think everything in my life is my fault. Not like in a blaming sense. It's like I put myself here, where you know,
Cause and effect.
dog, like everything
That's
that
like
I just
the
take
Hermetic law.
Yeah.
It's the law of cause and effect, the law of polarity. There's like all that stuff. It's true because like if for like when I would say leading up to certain points when we become consciously aware things aren't our fault, like when you're a child and you go through something traumatic, we don't get a chance to dictate that because we're allowing powers in the external reality, like our parents or people, friends, teachers, etc. We're allowing them to create space and dominion over us because we were told that's what is okay. But when you're a kid, we're free spirits, more or less. We just get programmed because our mind is open, and we're so open to receive.
And we're just everything is just.
So imagine
coming.
if you got people that don't think this way or our way, that are like accountable, spiritual, loving, and they're telling you what you got to do. You think you're gonna come out the other side of that when you're older as a spiritual?
And you're gonna be solid?
Nah, you're gonna have to break out of all this cycle. Like the shit I had to go through to get to this understanding is wild. But it's like, now I'm here and now I could pay it forward. I could give it to the next person and then they can because maybe there's a way where you can cut the fat early. You don't need to go through certain things. You don't need to get addicted to drugs. You don't need to get into fights when you're younger and do crazy ass shit.
You don't have to go through the worst to learn how to be better. You can literally
be here now and use these points as ways to expand your consciousness. And when as you expand your consciousness, it comes with good things and it comes with bad things. The bad part about expanding your consciousness and like growing your awareness is that now we have to look at the people that aren't there, and you have to
look at them like,
and you have to like it hurts your heart, like trying to like get like my parents to wake up to certain things and they don't, and no one is killing them and hurting them. It breaks my heart. Or like knowing that like certain things are going on in the world and like we can't necessarily talk about it because you get theorized as like, oh, you're crazy or you're schizophrenic, you're this, you're that. You get put in a different type of box when you open your awareness because it's like now there's a lot of truth, but when you try to spread that truth to people that don't want to have their matrix program like turned on and off, you practically become sometimes an enemy. As much as a healer you also become an enemy to people that don't want to wake up. Because staying unawake, because
people want to hold on to this. They want to hold on to this reality so hard, and they're grasped onto this reality.
Exactly.
And they don't want any.
They don't want to break their programs, man, because it's comfortable. It's victim. Imagine if you told everybody they had to be accountable for their thoughts, their mental, their this, their that. You think they could blame the government anymore? You think they could blame God out there? No. You think they could blame they wouldn't be able to blame the upbringings, the this, the that, because now it's all, you got the awareness, you got the power in you. So to create and bend your reality to your will and to what you prefer. But when you let people know that's where it's hard work. It's work. That's the real work. That's shadow work. That's like going into the mud of it all and like realizing all the shit you've been holding yourself back with. And now you got to face that. Those are the demons. They're you. They ain't some shit out there. It's the you. It's the shadow. It's the part of you that like you neglect. So it tries to come up. And when it comes up, you need to sit with it. You need to face it. You need to show it love. You need to show the darkness love because it's one with the light. It knows it's not separate from the light, but we treat it like it is.
Yeah.
It's all one. Why would we be hard on the hard parts of ourselves?
Yeah.
Why would we be angry at the sad parts of ourselves? Why would we want to put ourselves down because we got darkness in us? We want to transmute that. We want to bring it to the light so it could be one with it. Like we don't want to feel separate from our shadow. It's what brings our creativity out. It's like what brings everything out.
That's what's really deep in there that makes the art that you do, man.
Exactly. It's what makes us go, I need a drink. That's the shadow. It's talking. It's like, yo, what is it trying to tell me? And then it's you drink that and you suppress it, but then sometimes it comes out. You get angry while you're drunk. You say crazy stuff. That's the shadow. It's like notice me. I need you. Notice me. And if you don't notice me, I'm gonna cause hell in your life. The shadow wants to be accepted. It's like a child like that doesn't. That
you have to nurture.
You have to nurture your shadow because you'll learn the most from it about yourself.
You do LSD?
Oh yeah, I've done LSD. I've done some LSD in my time.
That was a good follow up.
I like LSD.
Yeah, not that I
haven't in a while though. It's like been like
I haven't
5 years.
I
maybe?
haven't, dog. I haven't in a while either. And I was like, there was a little period. I was like, wow, I'm trying to understand, because like on the exterior, everything could be great. Like Kurt Cobain is the perfect example of someone that had everything, and everything was solid on the outside, but you're breaking on the inside. And I'm not saying I'm breaking. It's just like I'm trying to understand myself a little bit better. I think we learn about ourselves more and more each day. And I was just looking for a fucking shrooms plug, and I just like I'm fighting for my life trying to find someone either shrooms or LSD. But I mean, not necessarily that's the way. I just want to.
You want to dive into your
Dog,
consciousness
I
more.
just like
It's calling you.
I'm sitting here talking to you, and I'm like, damn, I can't wait to watch this episode back and slow it down so like I get every point. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's just.
I think a lot of people will take from this and they'll be like, okay, this is some shit. Because what we show on the outside, like a lot of this stuff that I preach, I don't talk about too much. I'm looking for more outlets to speak about this stuff.
Yeah.
So I started a channel too. I haven't really uploaded on it yet, but I'm going to be talking about like spirituality and just like manifesting and things like that. So once I saw this opportunity, I was like, let me jump on this so I could actually preach some stuff that like could actually help people.
Yeah.
Because that's what this is about, more or less. Like,
because we find ourselves trapped more. Like most people are so, like when you said it about your parents and about you have to. I mean, I personally have to have empathy on more people because I see people so trapped within this like this cycle of just life and it's life and it's life and it's life and it's life and you're not there. It's just a circle. It isn't like an actual like line, but I call them NPCs, which is probably not the right thing to do.
It's a funny term though. I get it. I can see why.
Yeah.
You know, I've called people that too. But like when I look at it from like the empathy part is where that's when we gotta dive in our heart, and it's like. We put barricades over our hearts to protect ourselves, but when you like sit in the heart, you can like if I sit in like if there's a day I sit in the heart, like let's say I've done a gram of shrooms, which the last time I did shrooms, I was just sitting in my heart, just like feeling everything, and I just had one thought about my mother, and I just started crying. I'm like, damn, like I want to be more loving to my mother.
Yeah.
And all it took was a thought on shrooms to open my heart up and like crack it open a bit more. And then like from that moment, the relationship's only getting better and better. Like these little things that we do, like opening your heart, all it does will serve more. It will serve better for the people that you love. Like the more you open your heart. And like I got a great relationship with my mother. I got a great relationship with my father. When I was younger, it wasn't because I was like a rebel. But as I got older, you know, I could see myself in them because we're all one. Now I can see where they're trapped. I was trapped. I could see all that. So it's like all I could do now is try to lead by example. You know, so the only way to do that is to keep diving in and opening your heart. That's it. Really.
What I hear is a lot is you know, I mean, I try to be better for myself, but I also try to be better for the people around me. Like that's my whole thing. Cause like I've met homies where I've like. We're like we weren't supposed to meet, but we met, and like I helped them become a better person overall, and just teach them how to be, how to love, how to like, you know, how not be stuck in these certain mentalities. You know what I'm saying, and just break out of it a little bit. And you know, you're a perfect example of that, dog. And I'm kind of like sitting here awestruck and like amazed, like damn, I didn't expect all this. You know what I mean? I didn't expect all this, and it's not like.
Well, I'm just a reflection of you, man. So this is a part of you that you're meeting.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
All consciousness.
We're just mirroring each other, man. So like, it's things you might have been looking for within your life came forward now, and I'm just a vessel to let you know something that you might have been thinking about that you already knew.
Yeah.
And now you can fully download it. Like that's kind of like the way I look at things. When I get something from somebody else, I'm like, wait. I needed to meet this person because they're my mirror. We're mirroring each other. We're all consciousness. And we could play on different levels of perception. Like you could be Scav, I could be Nick Prosper, the artist, the podcasters. We could play on these levels of awareness. Oh, I could be like, what's your zodiac sign?
I was born in July.
Okay, the end of July or the beginning of
Beginning.
July? Okay, so then...
Cancer.
Cancer would be the end of July, wouldn't it? Oh, no, so yeah, no, you would be a Cancer. Okay, yeah. So you're a Cancer, I'm a Sagittarius, right? We could play from our zodiac level. Like we could play, that's your astrological sign that makes you do this way. And then we can play from a level where it's like I'm looking at myself and you're looking at yourself and we're all just one. And then when you talk from this place, you can literally like break things down so much easier, I feel like. Because there's no separation at that point. We're literally just open vessels.
Yeah.
So but as humans, we can play from so many different like planes of awareness. Like we wake up, I'm the worker today. I'm gonna be a worker. I'm gonna be a musician. I'm gonna be on a podcast. So these are just identities we get a chance to play as. And it's like, it's all just like we're all just like God in drag. That's like Ram Dass says that. He says we're all God in drag, and like we're all part of a big play that God's performing, and we're all just like characters in it, and we get a chance to make pretend we're not God for a lifetime. It's hilarious. Like when he broke it down that way, I was like, that's so funny because it kind of is true.
That's a funny way
It
to
is
put
true
it.
in a sense. Like, yeah.
Do you believe that you are God, or you have God within you?
I don't believe that I am and I'm not. So it's like I don't believe that I am God. Like I can go like that and the laptop will blow up because I'm having a human experience right now. So I can say, yeah, I am a manifestation of God projecting into this human experience. But on the under layer of all things that don't change, I am the awareness itself, and that awareness is God.
Yeah.
So then I can't say that I am and I'm not. So it just is. It's an is type of thing. Like I feel that I am, but then when I play into this human experience, I feel that I'm not.
The is feels kind of uncomfortable.
Is very uncomfortable.
It feels
it's everything at once. Like,
it feels a little uncomfortable.
You don't get answers in the is.
Yeah.
It's just like,
and you just have to be accepting of it.
It's acceptance.
Oh, okay.
The is an acceptance. Yeah. That's like a famous line, right? It is what it is, right? We all say that.
Facts, we all say that.
And it's so true, though. It actually might be the most important line that you can say, because it literally is like, it is what it is.
And you cannot change that.
I am that I am, literally.
I am that I am. That's the thing I saw. I saw in your Instagram. It was just that I am that I am. I was just like,
because I am that I am. It's all. I am the I amness. Nothing else.
When you made Nick Prosper, when you put Prosper at the end of your for your name, you know, what does that mean to you?
So I started in hardcore music. I was in.
Before we continue that, this is the front of the microphone.
Got you.
Right here. Go ahead. You started?
I started in hardcore music. I was in a band.
Yeah.
And the band name was Plan to Prosper. This was when I was like 16, 17. And the band got pretty big in New York. So people used to call me Nick Prosper. But on the side, I was making beats, like reaching out to SoundCloud artists like that were like coming up in like 2014, trying to send them stuff. And then like everyone just kept calling me Nick Prosper. That was just the nickname from the band. So when I started making my own stuff, I was like, you know what? I'm already known in New York as this. I'm gonna just carry it to this, and that's where it came from. But the word prosper means success, and it means like to overcome.
Yeah.
And I think that word is like, it's just been like a staple in my life since the band, obviously. But like wearing that, it feels like I have like a moral obligation to preach positivity and bring people up and try to make them like go within themselves. I feel like I'm here for that.
That's fucking beautiful, man.
Thanks.
What is your I was gonna ask as well, like, and I'm sorry I'm asking so many damn questions. It's not like, you know, but you know, when it comes to music creation, how does that look for you? Like when you do create music?
I would say that like I don't necessarily go into it with an objective nowadays. I just go to the studio and I try not to put my ideas onto it, like where it's like, oh, it has to sound like this or it has to be like this. I kind of just let it channel through me. And from there I create. Like I don't want the music to be boxed into what Nick Prosper wants or what Nick wants or whoever I decide to be. I feel like more or less like music to me now is like, how sharp can my antenna be to receive? It's not about how good I am at scales or knowing music theory, because I know none of that shit.
Yeah,
which is crazy that I don't know any of that. And then I get in the studio with people that do, and they're like, how did you come up with this? And I'm like, I don't know. I literally don't know.
Word of art.
I don't know how I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm doing it. It's kind of just
coming through me.
It's just coming through me constantly, and I feel like I have no choice but to at this point. Like, it feels like literally like I'm a train conductor.
That's the only way you know how to express.
It's the only way I know how to express. It's just, it feels like, again, like I could just bring it back to God. It just feels like something's coming through me all the time.
The opposite of depression isn't happiness; it's expression. Yeah.
But also depression and expression are one and the same.
The same thing.
Because you can express being depressed as well. You can use depression as a way to express yourself. Some of the best songs I've ever written in my life were while I was depressed, or while there was depression. Because I don't see like depression and stuff like that as something that I am. I see it as something that's there that I'm pulling into me. It's an energy. It's not me.
Yeah.
Like if there's a big difference between I am depressed and there's depression. There's a big difference between like I am anxious or there's that anxious feeling again.
Yeah.
When you say I am, now you making it you. Why would I want that to be me? So it's just there's anxiousness again. Thanks for showing me what
That's
I
how
need
you
to
word
learn.
it.
Yeah, and how you word it is how you mold your reality, because your words are like spells. We create our reality with our words, with our thoughts, and what actions we take based on those thoughts and those words.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, no, I wanna carry it to, you know, that says it's said in the Bible that, you know, the words of your mouth, you know, as just the words of your mouth, and I feel like that's people get caught in these. There's a lot of people I know that'll just be like, fuck, and they just get wrapped around life so much, and they'll say things about themselves. I'm like, yo, you gotta stop saying.
They're literally creating their reality.
You gotta stop saying that, man. Like it's gonna be hard, but you can't. You're just digging a deeper hole for yourself, you know.
That's the issue too. Like we've been told to express ourselves when something wrong comes up.
Yeah.
Or when we're feeling something wrong. Speak to a therapist. Say
Yeah.
this, say that. I don't think we should, to be honest. I don't think we should double down on our negative beliefs outwardly. We need to internalize them and alchemize them. I don't think we should put them out into the universe and say, I am this, I am that, because the universe is going to answer that. God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, it's going to answer that, because it doesn't look at these things. Because if it's like God gave us free will, quote unquote, right?
Facts.
So if you like, oh, I love drugs, I want more drugs, you're going to get them.
Yeah.
But like the consequence that comes with it is what's going to hurt you. But like it will be supplied, because everything is supplied. Whatever you ask for is given, if with enough belief. So if you believe that you have a hard time making money, right? There's a lot of people stuck in this belief system. They're like, I have a hard time making money. I have a hard time doing this, right? They'll say that and they'll hold on to those belief systems, right? And then they'll every time they get money, they lose it, those people. Because why? They already imprinted something into their subconscious
Scarcity.
mind. They live in that scarcity instead of abundance. So now they're going to attract more situations to take the money from them, because they believe that they have a hard time getting money.
Yeah.
So every time they get it, it has to go away. The universe is just answering. And it's not doing it because it wants to spite you. It's doing it because that's what you want. It's like, oh, you want that?
You asked for this.
You want this shit? No doubt. Here, you want to feel broke, poor, and scarcity and lack? Sure, I'll give you it. If that's the frequency you enjoy, here it is. And that goes for everything in life. Literally everything. Not just abundance, money.
All aspects of life.
Everything. Everything. We are literally creating at all times.
So what are some ways that you create your reality in a positive aspect, or things that you say out loud or to yourself or in the mirror? Sometimes
I'll get caught in loops where I'm saying negative things. We all do, right? Yeah. So I realized the last 2 weeks I was stuck in a loop about something. I got myself out of it literally yesterday. I remembered who I was. It took me 2 weeks to remember who I was, and who I was the awareness, not who Nick is with all the issues. And I was like, wait, it took me 2 weeks to remember this, and it just got rid of everything, because I sat in that feeling of the awareness. I meditated, and then I took breaths into it and just felt it.
Yeah.
But what I do when I feel like that is I try to reassure and and to remind myself. That's really remembrance is key. You need to remember too. So I'm always remembering that I am, like the I amness. I'm always trying to remind myself that. And what I do is I'll always at night before I sleep, I'll lay in bed and I'll literally, instead of asking for things, I will thank for the things that aren't physically here yet most of the time. So I'll be like, thank you so much for this health or this. Thank you so much that I made 10 grand in 1 month. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. And I sleep in the feeling of what that would feel like. And then I wake up and then reality literally bends to my will. Like things will happen for me. Opportunities. I'll wake up, opportunity come for $1,000 out of nowhere. Things like that. And that's because I have a constant flow of abundance thinking. I'm always trying to implant abundance thoughts in my mind, so money never becomes an issue. There's always money coming. And it's like, if I could tell you from where and how it's going to come next, I literally wouldn't be able to tell you right now. I don't know,
because you have no idea,
but it always comes, because I believe that it always comes to me, and I believe I deserve money. I have a full belief in the fact that I deserve to feel abundant. I have a full belief in the fact that I deserve to feel healthy. I have full belief in the fact that my music will reach who it needs to reach. And then all those things happen. I reach all these places Like I'll just end up in a new present moment where I'm like, how did I get here? And it's like, wait, I told myself I would 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And now it just unfolded.
And then it just unfolded in a
It seemed like 3
way.
months went by, but it was literally an instant.
It's just an instant like
it's
that.
an instant manifestation.
When you find yourself, I'm gonna start from this point on. I'm gonna start calling them loops, where you know you're in a weird frame of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
How do you find yourself? You had mentioned it. You said you meditated in that awareness for a moment. What does that look like when you're trying to get out of these loops and then you're trying to understand how you're really feeling?
Mm-hmm.
How do you go about sitting in that awareness to get out of that loop?
So you can't solve problems from the same place that started them. It's impossible. So what you need to do is you need to sit in the awareness by meditating, breathing into the place where you have to literally get to a point. What I do is when I meditate, I try to let go of this body. I try to let go of this mind.
Yeah.
And I get to a place where I'm just the awareness. I breathe fully, and to the point where I just forget that I had this body and this mind, and I'm just the awareness. And in that place, the subconscious mind is reframable. So that's the place where I'll start affirming things that I want. I'll start telling myself in that meditation. Sometimes I won't. I'll just download the feeling of like what it would feel like to feel like that, and I'll hold it. And then when I stand up from that meditation, I carry myself that way throughout the day. I try anything that comes my way to pull me out of that energy. I remind myself that I am this, and that has nothing to do with me. It's just the material. I'm this, I'm that, you know? So it really comes back down to the I am always. Like anything you say starts from I am this, I am that, I am going to do this, I am going to do that. If you're going to do it, then you're not it. You have to have it now. You have to know you have it now. Because it is now. It's all that exists. There is only now. So anything that exists in a potential future, in a potential new present moment, already exists now. You just got to tap into the frequency and be it, and then you will arrive at the next present moment where it is, and it changed materially. Not much usually changes when we manifest the physical world, but our feelings about things change it, and then like results based on those feelings is what really comes in. Like it's not like I'm gonna manifest the window to explode or something. Like
it's not some dumbass shit.
Yeah, like and then like you wake up and then like it might happen actually. If you think like every day that this window might break, like if you put yourself through an experiment, like every night before you sleep, you imagine that this window is gonna break, right? You might actually walk by another window that breaks right next to you or something. Like it won't be your window.
It'll be a window.
It'll be a window, and it will show you that like, look, what you're thinking about is true. And it's not a coincidence. It might brush itself off as a coincidence. Like, yo, I was thinking about my window breaking, and then this guy's window just exploded right next to me. It's like you're gonna be like, that's a coincidence, because that's what the human ego mind wants you to believe.
Yeah.
But the soul knows that there are no coincidences.
It's
just synchronicity constantly. You're just aligning to the moment that you asked for, always. So that's why we gotta be present. We gotta be cautious of what we say about ourselves, what we say about others, because even the things we talk about others, our assumptions of others, are literally going to reflect back to us, because it's the law of assumption. Anything we believe to be true about ourselves or others will reflect back to us and be true, because the reality is a mirror. So
what's it like to be Neo from Matrix, bro?
that's my cat's name.
For real?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's the cat's name. We're all Neo from Matrix, man. Neo is O, the letter O, the letter N, and the letter E. What's that?
One.
Neo, one. We're all
Whoa. What the fuck? Bro, you're gonna make me watch the movie again.
That's such a good movie, right?
Oh, it's so fucking good. Cause like, dude, like when you frame it in these ways and stuff like that, like it's just, that's really amazing that you've been able to figure out how to articulate it. Even just plainly even, because
I've been trying to for years.
I feel
and
like
didn't know how.
people and everyone and their grandmothers like, I'm spiritual, but I don't know jack diddly squat about nothing, and just like you just frame it in a sense that just makes so much sense.
Thank you, bro.
You know, and you've gotten really good at that.
It took practice. That's what I was trying to say. It took so much practice, actually, because when I was younger, I would think this stuff, but I didn't know how to put it into words. So I would say really wild stuff, and people would be like, "Yo, you're nuts."
Wild.
But now I've gotten to a point where I could like back it by things and like show people like this is true, and like if you move this way, you'll see the result. Like, because I'm a example of it, and also the mentors I look up to are examples of it, and people in my life that are into this stuff are examples of it. And if we're all in a spiritual, right, we're all having a human experience, right? We're
Yeah.
all spiritual beings, or that's one layer. We're spiritual beings, or we're consciousness, whatever we want to say, right?
Yeah.
Having this human experience, we're gonna run into other people along the way that are on the same path, right? But they might be on a different path that looks a little different, but it's the same. Like I meet Christians, I meet Hindus, I meet Hare Krishnas, I meet Buddhists, I'll meet people that are practicing Islam, and we all have similar stuff. When you start speaking about it in this universal way, everyone can relate to it. It's weird. It's not like, well, God said. It's like, well, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no but God said when we're all one with God. There's no separation between us, no matter what textbook says what, because those textbooks were created by someone that had God go through them anyway.
Yeah.
It's not a different God.
It's
And
just God went
it's
through
just
them.
God went through them. And then like in Hinduism, there's other gods, right? But those gods are manifestations of God. So there's the ultimate, and then there's the gods. That's like the mix up. People think like, oh, Hinduism, they believe in so many different gods. No, they worship gods that are that are projecting from God, that have answers from God. So like those certain deities or whatever they want to be called will have answers, and people will pray to those deities because they're the closest thing to God. The same way why people pray to Jesus, because Jesus is the closest to God, right?
Yeah.
So if they put their faith in Jesus, it's the same thing. It's just different names, different words, it's just all the same stories. But like, you know, they all lead us to the same place, right
Facts.
back within to it all. You know.
You find me after you say things, I'm like, I have to sit here and just like kind of like process a little bit. And I know it's annoying. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's
I'm
not
just,
annoying
like,
at all, man.
I'm just amazed. Like you said previously, like I don't believe anything happens for no reason whatsoever. So, like I said previously, again, like very thankful you came in here. and
Thankful
said
for you
these,
having me, man. Too.
I had these. So I'm starting to make music again. It's the most uncomfortable experience. I haven't made music in about a year now.
Okay.
And I'm sitting here trying to get the hang of things again. And I want to learn an instrument. Honestly, I know how to play guitar.
Okay.
I'm trying to frame it like that. But I just want to get better at it, and like the expressionism and stuff like that, like it's calling me. I have this piece of work that just I love so much, and I want to ask about your previous album, Prosper, that you dropped last year. Like, not necessarily how did that come about, but do your projects like mean something to you when you're coming about them?
Yeah, definitely. So Prosper to me was like, I had this idea for Prosper because I actually wanted to stop being Nick Prosper last year. It was like this thought where I was like, I don't need to do this no more. I'm going to come up with a new name. And like Prosper was supposed to be the last album. Like that's how I was thinking. So I gave 27 songs. It kind of like just came out of nowhere. The download came in to do the album. It was like, yo, just finish the album. You didn't really drop much music this year. So I made a 27 song album in literally like 2 months. Wow. And it was just like flowing. Every time I hit the studio, I'd come out with 2 new songs. Like, oh, this one's the album. This one's going on the album. I didn't go back to any songs on that album and edit anything. Like anything that I put out,
Whatever was made in that moment
was the one. Yeah. And Prosper to me was like, that album was like, it wasn't a concept album because my other albums usually concept albums. Like the one I did, Planet Serendipity, that was a whole concept. And like Mr. Ugly Beautiful, that was a whole concept. But this one was more like, nah, this is gonna be what my life was the last few years, just wrapped up into a project and call it Prosper. Like it's like almost like a self-titled type of thing. Like, so I did it that way. And then after I dropped the album, the reception I got, I was just like, I can't quit this name. I gotta just keep this going. Like, I don't know why I got in my head about it. And then now I got a whole new. I just finished. I would say in the last 4 months, 5 new projects.
Wow.
So I have like from January, I've recorded. Probably to yesterday, we were in the studio 2 days ago. I recorded 2 songs that night. We're probably at like 120 songs for the year right now.
I know you're crazy because you have that number sitting in your head.
Yeah,
like
literally,
that.
like because I like add the weeks up and then how many we do a week, and it's just like it's about like 120 songs.
Wow.
And they're all different genres. Like I have a whole rap project. I haven't dropped a rap project since 2017, so I'm doing that. Then I got a dance project. I got an indie project. I got a mixed genre project. What else do I got? I have this like electronic project that's all like just very experimental. Yeah. So I'm just gonna start unloading. Like I needed the last 6 months. I didn't drop no music since the Prosper album. That was December, but the last 6 months or so, I was just like diving deep into myself.
Yeah.
And just allowing things without like trying to create without like needing to like, oh, I need to get this out. Like
Yeah.
I just wanted
Just
to build,
create.
just to create,
And feel free about
and
it.
now I feel like, okay, I got so much cool stuff. I'm just gonna put out mad projects.
Nice.
So it came about that
Nice.
way.
Do you feel like genres put people in a box?
100%.
100%.
100%. You need to break free from all genres.
You need to be just multi-genre.
Multifaceted, because you most of the time, like when we got an artist, right, that we like and he's in a certain genre, we wind up listening to artists that sound like that artist. That's why like Playboi Carti's a good example. It's like so many Playboi Carti
800 other
exactly
Playboi
because he don't
Cartis.
drop enough music.
So we need 80,
So you
100.
need all the copycats, right? So when you're an artist that like drops all types of stuff, you're gonna hit every avenue. You're gonna hit so many different groups of people that listen to so many different types of music.
Yeah.
So you'll create like a community of people more or less that like, okay, like I have rap fans that hit me up that is still like, yo, drop a rap project for like 8 years now. I haven't dropped a rap project in so long. They're still asking. And then you got the projects for like the indie like rock stuff and electronic stuff I do. I
wanna hear that.
I got a whole group of people for that too. And it's just like they blend now. It's like a whole blend of stuff, like a whole it's almost like, you know, I say build a cult like fan base.
Yeah.
That's what you get from doing all different genres. You get a cult like fan base. You don't get a one and done type of fan base. Like, oh, if I blew up just from rap and stayed a rapper, you think I'm a pull in electronic dance fans?
Facts.
No, or like people like from another community. No, I'm gonna be stuck in that little niche. And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna have to just cater to that niche, even though I don't want to.
Yeah.
So I nipped that early. Like after I like got a rising from rap, I had like an experience where I like died and came back to life from an overdose on drugs in 2018 from Xanax. It was laced with fentanyl. I was in that whole like epidemic
Whole
of
era.
just drugs, like doing a lot of drugs. So I died and came back to life. And then after that, I was like, yo, I can't be a rapper anymore. I have to change my whole life around because
Yeah.
this is going to kill me.
Yeah.
It just showed me. Right. And then like after that, I just went down the path of making indie rock and dance music and all types of stuff, and I just dabble with rap here and there just to keep the old fans happy, and also because I love it. Like I love still making that music. I just don't make it in the same way I used to make it because like
Yeah,
I was living a whole different lifestyle back
Facts.
then. That if I would have, I think if like I continued after that, I'd probably be dead or in jail. So
Wow, I honestly I feel very similar to that. That's because like that's a crazy destructive. I don't know. I feel like it could be, it could not be, but the multifaceted, just having different genres, like that's a really beautiful thing. I'm happy you're alive, by the way.
thank you, man. Thank you.
Yo, God bless that you're.
It was an interesting experience.
I fully believe that. That's like a whole.
It was
era.
it was definitely weird, but like it was cool.
You learned.
It taught me so much, and now I'm not scared of anything.
That's beautiful.
Cause I kind of like, I'm like, it's impossible. Like we're literally like we already touched on all that, but like
Yeah.
there's no separation from
Yeah.
source,
But
so
you've rid yourself from fear at that.
from that
point.
fear. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it tries to creep up sometimes, like, but I just remember. I'm just like,
I mentioned more of art earlier. What I wanted to say was like the thing that you resist the most is the thing that you should be doing.
mm-hmm.
It's like one of the key points of it. I told you that I moved away from music. I more than ever I resist it more than ever. Where it's just like I'm so afraid. I've built up this weird fear about coming back to it and just creating it again, but I know it's the medicine that I need.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The project's called Dog, and it is multi-genre.
Nice.
And I wanted to ask, like, have you played any instrument? Have you
mm-hmm.
did you learn how to play an instrument to make the indie music, or
Nah, I just like I remember when I was 12, I went for guitar lessons once, or like I had a few sessions actually, and I just
Okay.
didn't like it.
Yeah.
And then I just played whatever I felt like playing.
Yeah.
And I don't know how, like if you asked me to play a song by somebody else, I would never be able to. If you asked me to like play a certain scale, I would never be able to, but I just know how to write what I like. It's weird. Like I could pick up the guitar and I could write music and I know nothing about it. I could get on a keyboard and I can play chords and all types of stuff, but I don't know anything about the theory of it and why things are the way they are. I just like know what I like in my ear, and I just It just comes through.
And that's
me.
what you make it for. Like when I sit there and I know a song's good, I know a song's good because I love it.
Exactly.
And
That's all that
I'm
matters,
happy.
man. That's all that matters. If you start making music for other people, you lost.
you lost already.
And that's most of the artists nowadays,
yeah,
because
everyone's just making music for
they
other
get
people.
signed and then they have to keep up with images, and like that's a box you don't want to be in.
That's
You,
a hell.
you might
That's
as well lay in a coffin already.
That's a whole different.
I never took a deal because of that reason, unless it did. I've had so many presented and like I just declined them. The money wasn't like that bad, but it just didn't make sense for me to like stick to one thing for 3 albums straight or something. I was like, are you crazy? Like I want to create what I feel like creating when I feel like creating it. I'm not gonna like sell myself for that. And now I just have a nice distribution deal with a company called Black 17. I've been working with them for some years now, and like they let me do whatever I want.
Nice.
And then they just love
That's
it's just creative, like,
amazing.
and it's not even a label, it's not a deal, it's just distribution. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm chilling. Like,
They don't own you.
then no one owns me. I get to do what I want. And like if a deal does present itself, like then maybe one day if it was right, but as of right now, I could drop when I feel like it. And when I drop, they push the song super hard. So like, and then that's it. It's just like a creative. It's like almost my therapy. Like it's just like creative therapy. I just put it out to the world. Like I don't care who listens, yet they do, which I'm grateful for. But like I don't care how they feel about it. I don't make music for anyone else. Like
Yeah.
I do it because it's like a way to express things
You.
within me that I can't put into words. So like, it's
The I am.
the I am, man. It's just another code, like another.
Do you
way.
appreciate it more when people resonate with your music?
Oh, that's the best part. It's like it makes me realize that I'm not alone. Like, and also I like to put myself out there vulnerably for people because I know there's people out there that need that because they're afraid to be vulnerable. And if I could spark something in them for them to be vulnerable or for them to feel confident, then why not? Because I'm not as confident as I may look, but when I drop music, it absolves all of it because it's like, damn, I'm facing the ultimate fear. This is the fear of being seen.
Yeah.
Being heard and seen, because you got to do content nowadays with your music videos, all that stuff. It's not just like music to listen to. Like,
You can't just throw it out
yeah,
there.
you got to be an image too. So like, I want to be myself. I want to be authentic. I want to be the one that's not afraid. I want to put his faults on the table. I want to
Facts.
speak about my truths and then put the music out with it. So I know there's kids out there or adults too that literally could hear it and go, wow, I relate. So, and if it can help them in any way, then that's all I'm doing it for, really.
I think music is definitely the best way, like the best communicator in like uniting people. And like I know I was just talking to this kid last night that like makes music, but I don't know, people love to be so divided nowadays, you know. It's so crazy how divided people are, but you know, you might find some type of music you guys get along to or you both love deeply, and like that's really might be the connecting thing. You know what I'm saying? So
I met a lot of good people through music, so
hell yeah.
you know.
Everyone that's been on this podcast was because I did music. So this wouldn't be here
without music.
if I didn't do music in the first place. So that's why I say, like, I think about it and I'm like, yo, I met like the most phenomenal. I'm at fucking. This is episode 40.
Wow.
We're at episode 40 of the podcast. I've gone through 40 episodes of people that I've met throughout the time of me doing music, and more so, and it's so beautiful because like I did that. Now, why I turned away from it, I have no idea. I can't remember because like every day it was January 2 seconds ago. Now it's August.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So, but
It's really, we just here now, though.
yeah, we are just here now. I guess I had to take that time to kind of learn a little bit more about me, a little bit more about myself and like the world and just people and what I need to do and what I got to do and what feels right, you know. But
I think that's beautiful, man. You need to step away sometimes. I've done it. I've had moments where I didn't drop music for almost, like right now, I haven't dropped in 8 months. So
yeah,
it's like, I don't look at it like, oh my God, I haven't dropped in 8 months anymore. You can't.
most people would be panicking.
Oh,
dog.
me, I'm like, I don't care. They'll listen when I drop. It'll find who it needs to find.
Yeah.
And like these 8 months away from releasing constantly, all this stuff, was time for me to go into introspection. You know what I'm saying? It's time for me to go within. And like, if I don't go within to those places or go through these experiences, then I'll never be able to release good music. I'll never be able to be creative. I need these moments of where I go into isolation for like months at a time. We all do, because that's where we grow. You know what I'm saying? You can't grow doing the same thing every day. That's insanity.
Yeah.
Like, so
You can't grow.
you need, like, literally people that go to the gym 7 days a week and don't even get muscles are like, because they're not resting.
Yeah.
You need the rest in order for your muscle to recover. Like, so that's why some people don't see gains, or some people aren't getting better at running because they're like, I run every day, I still can't get past 2 miles. You need to take 3 days off. That's why. Let your lungs have a break. Then run again. Watch how further you go. You know, it's like you need these days to rest. You need these creative recalibrations. Like, you have to sit within yourself. So this podcast was a moment for you to gain experience talking to other people, seeing their life stories.
Yeah.
And now you pull it all in, you absorb like a sponge. Now your music, you'll have so much stuff to talk about.
Just channeling that.
Straight
I
channeling.
just have to channel all this shit.
It's all channeling, man. That's
You know,
all it is.
it
Just
is
sharpen
a-
that antenna, bro.
Facts, dog. Like a
Just
knife.
keep meditating, bro. Like, meditate more, pray more. You know what I'm saying?
It's not often I've come across rare geniuses like this. Dog. Like, I'm so serious. Like, that is, like, people aren't wired that way, and I'm just like, damn, dog. Like, the internet is a powerful place, because what the fuck,
I know,
dog?
right? It just brought shit together.
For real, man. And
If you could see the genius in me, you could see it in you. That's it.
I know there's a genius in me.
There it
though.
is. That's why you could recognize it in
Like,
others.
I know there's a genius in me
I
because
see it in you
see
too.
it in other people.
That's why I'm here. Because I was like, I said, I see what you're doing. I fuck with it like crazy. That's why I want to pull up. So let's go.
I appreciate it.
You already know, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's mad love, bro. For real. Like, anything else you want to touch upon? Honestly, like, I feel like we're gonna do a second episode.
We probably might have to do a second.
We're gonna do a
because
second
we're already
episode.
over an hour. But
Great.
only thing I want to touch upon is just world peace, man. Keep it going. Look within. That's the only way you can get to it. You know what I'm saying? There's all the answers are within you. If you're struggling, reach out to somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. And don't forget that we all come from one place, and we'll go back to that place. Ain't no separateness between us. To all the creatives out there, keep creating. Just keep going, man. This life is not as easy as it may seem sometimes, and that's okay. We signed up for the challenge, and we here. And I'm saying all love, bro. Thanks for having me.
Of course, brother. Nick Prosper.
We here again.
Yo, probably one of my top 5 favorite episodes that I've ever done.
Let's go, man. One love. You already know.
Thank you guys very much for watching this episode. Love you very much. Have a blessed rest of your day. Look within. I am what I am. Yeah, glory to God. Keep being great. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.